मैं 10 ही बच्चों को पढ़ाऊंगी मगर अच्छे से पढ़ाऊंगी। 2 दिन से पूछ रहे मैं से ऐसे कैसे क्लास हो सकता है, ये वो करेगा, आज क्लास करना वो नहीं आ रहा है। एग्ज़ाम मेरा बहुत ज़रूरी था, मैं एग्ज़ाम कैसे छोड़ सकती हूँ ये बताइए। मेरा लाइफ का सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट एग्ज़ाम था। हाउ कैन आई लीव दैट एग्ज़ाम, आप बताओ। पेपर सबमिशन नहीं होगा तो उसमें मेरा पीएचडी का इफेक्ट हो जाएगा। ओके सारा ये कितने दिन के लिए? टू टुमारो। हाँ नो प्रॉब्लम, जस्ट आप इन्फॉर्म कीजिए सबको। लाइव सब लोग निकल रहे हैं, इसलिए मुझे गुस्सा है, मम्मी से मैं इधर ही सेलिब्रेट कर रही हूँ। मैं तो चेन्नई जाऊंगी, अदरवाइज मैं अम्मा इधर रहता, सबको मैं इधर बुलाती हूँ। अभी तक हमारा कार रेडी नहीं हुआ। वैसे बोल देती हूँ आपसे, मेरे पास नहीं बोल दिया। आज बच्चों लोग भी पूछ रहे थे हमसे छुट्टी, क्या चीज़ का छुट्टी? कम तक नो छुट्टी। आई एम गोइंग टू टीच 9th एंड 9th to 12th आई एम गोइंग टू टीच, नो हॉलीडे। प्राइमरी के लिए आप छुट्टी दे सकते हो, जूनियर सीनियर्स को मैं छुट्टी नहीं दे रही हूँ। 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th are having classes. I have to finish syllabus. Only one day for the day cleaning work is there. I think tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Beta, when is maths exam? Okay, now exam is not. KV people are having exam, no monthly exam. For that I was asking. Okay, fine. We'll start the work, beta. Now let's start. NCERT book, can you give me, beta? I had exam, very severe exam. PhD exam was there. For me, it was very, very neck to neck situation. 3 days paper submission to all works were there. Without that, how possible? So, beta quadrilateral second part we are going to do. Get ready for it. Now we will do one theorem, right? So that the bisector of angle of parallelogram form a rectangle. That's a very important theorem. Show that good evening, Arunisha. Good evening, beta. चलो शुरू करो अरुनिशा, रेडी हो जाओ. Show that the bisector of angle of parallelogram. Show that the bisector of angles of parallelogram forms a rectangle. Okay, so here now first thing is that what and all things are needed, beta. So now listen very nicely. Show that bisectors of angle of parallelogram forms a rectangle. Bisector of angle of parallelogram is forming what? Rectangle. Understood na, beta? So here first thing is that we need to understand here that we need parallelogram first. Now we need bisectors of angle of parallelogram. This is the second need. So shall we start the work, please? So first our work is to draw. Okay, so now we are going to draw that part. Now check this one out. First we are going to draw this section. So this is exactly the parallelogram. Very neatly we are going to draw. Now beta, what and all are the sides of parallelogram? Look here, Arnisha. The sides of parallelogram is A, B, C and D, beta. So D, these are the 4 sides of parallelogram. I didn't understood, beta. 40 out of 80, who got? You got 50% fully. It's your score, Aru. You need to get more. More is needed now. Try to come offline classes also. Hi, Muskan. So try to get more. This is very, very boundary line question. I really need 50 to 60 marks from you. So come on, we'll start the work. Now look here, beta. Yes, I'm there to support you, beta. Just you start because my PhD exam was there 2 3 days. Full PhD exam was there. So what should I do? Examination means I can't leave them. Very good, Muskan. Now look here, beta. Yes, we are going to put full attention day and night. You can prepare. Okay. So now look here. We are going to start our work. Please can check this one out. So A, B, C, D are the four sides of parallelogram. Now the angle bisector is going to draw. So we are going to draw the angle bisector. Kanishk, look here, beta. This is exactly the angle bisector. This is the angle bisector. These are the two angle bisector. Now we are going to draw another angle bisector. So these are the angle bisectors. So when these angle bisectors are meeting, this is exactly going to make. So these angle bisectors are meeting. The point they are meeting is considered as P, upper Q, this side is Q, and this is R, and this is S. Understood? So P, Q, R, S. Understood? So now, beta, what we need to do here is, so this is exactly P, Q, R, S. Now they are asking that P, Q, R, S is a rectangle. What you need to prove here is P, Q, R, S is a rectangle. What they are asking here is P, Q, R, S must be a rectangle. Are you ready for it? Come on, say. Ready for solving these sections, beta? So now we are going to draw this part and do it. So first draw this section. Now we are going, this is NCRT questions. We are going to do it very nicely. Come on, children. Are you done that part? Now we are going to solve this. Yes, yes. Is it NCRT question? Yes, it is NCRT question. And this is one of the most important question also, beta. So we need to do it very precisely. And this is one of the most important question also, beta. Because this is that question which can come in exam. They will be telling you to prove that it is exactly a rectangle. They'll tell you to prove that it is a rectangle. So this is one question which is guaranteed, like very, very important question for you, and you need to solve this question. So all the important questions, first our target is that only. Okay. Now beta, first given section we are going to write. So what given sections we are going to write? Start the work, please, very precisely. First write A, B, C, D is a parallelogram. Okay. So we'll start with ABCD is a parallelogram in which one by one we will write. In given section, what we are going to write first? One by one we will write all the detailing we are going to do. Slowly we will do the detailing. What we are going to write? ABCD is a parallelogram. So given section, ABCD is a parallelogram. Understood? So beta, what is ABCD? ABCD is a parallelogram in which angle ABCD intersects at PQRS. That you need to write. Okay? So in which, write properly, in which bisectors of angle, in which bisectors of angle, ABCD, bisectors of angle ABCD intersects at PQRS. Intersects at P, Q, R, S. Understood? So it is exactly going to form a quadrilateral. So first we are going to claim that PQRS is not a rectangle, PQRS is a quadrilateral. So first work, what we are going to claim? PQRS is a quadrilateral. So hence PQRS is a quadrilateral. Understood, right? Kanishk, understood na beta? So here what was our main concept beta? Our main concept was कि first what we have done the work that ABCD is a parallelogram. Now the bisectors of angle A, you need to understand that what is the duty of a bisector. The bisector divides the angle into two equal halves. So here the bisector has divided the angle into how many equal halves? Two equal halves. So if this is x by 2, this part will also become x by 2. Understood? That means 50-50 division will be there. That is the work of bisector. That is the work of what beta? That is the work of bisector. Now what we need to prove here? We need to prove that PQRS is a rectangle. Our main concept is we need to prove this around 90 degree. So once we will be able to prove 90 degree, we will successfully prove that it is a rectangle. Understood? So our work starts from here. Come here. Our work starts from here. PQRS is a quadrilateral. Now what we need to prove that? To prove that PQRS is a rectangle. What we need to prove that PQRS is a rectangle. So this is exactly the work we are going to prove. We need to prove that PQRS is a rectangle. So once you have written this much, now we are going to start our work in the second stage. So now PQRS, so first to prove is already ABCD is a parallelogram. So now we are going to start the proof work. In proof section, we are going to first claim that ABCD is a parallelogram. What is ABCD? ABCD is a parallelogram. So if ABCD is a parallelogram, then one thing must be there that AD is parallel to, that means if ABCD is a parallelogram, then okay, ABCD is a parallelogram. Check this one out, beta. ABCD is a parallelogram, then ABCD is a parallelogram, then opposite sides are parallel. This is most important thing. Opposite sides are what? Opposite sides are parallel. So what we are going to write that AD is parallel to BC. What we are going to write? Then AD will be parallel to BC. So this side AD is parallel to BC. Done? AD is parallel to BC. Now what next we are going to do? So therefore, if we are saying that it is exactly parallel to BC, so AD is parallel to BC, then that means what? This is going to act as transversal. Correct now? This will act as what? Transversal. Now check here. Arnisha, look here, beta. So if this is a parallelogram, then here A, B, C, D, then this is parallel to this. That means this will act as what? This will act as transversal because this is connecting these two parallel. This parallel and this parallel is connected by whom? AB. So what is AB? AB act as a, what AB it act as a transversal. AB is acting as a transversal. So sum of interior angle will become what? This angle X and this angle Y. So X plus Y will be equal to 180 degree, correct na? Because internal angle, yes, absolutely correct, Arnisha. So internal angle will be serving as what? 90 degree. Sum of these two angles will become how much? Sum of these two angles will become 90 degree or 180 degree. 180 degree. Interior angle on the same side of transversal is 180 degree. Interior angle on the same side of transversal is how much? 180 degree. Okay, so here beta this angle plus this angle will become how much? 180 degree. Once we have done it 180 degree, now beta one thing is there, this is bisected, correct na? So this will become how much? X by 2 and this one will become Y by 2. Now this angle is there, correct? Huh? So this angle plus this angle plus this angle, how much it will become? See, x plus y is equal to 180 degree. So half of x plus half of y will be equal to 90 degree. Correct na? Half of x plus half of y will become equal to 90 degree. First I am telling you the target what we have to achieve. This is the target what we have to actually achieve. Correct na? So that means what? Sum of all the three angles will come equal to 180 degree. So two angle sum is coming as 90 degree. That means this angle is successfully coming as 90 degree. That means if this 2 also we will take, then opposite angle will come how much? 90 degree. Bingo. We got a correct approach. Are you understanding? But how to write this one? Writing part is most important, and similarly second sections once we will prove, we will be able to prove it is a rectangle. So now look here beta, now we will start our work, because this was the approach we were missing, correct now? So now we are going to write it. Now how we are going to approach and write it? Let's check this one out. How to approach and write it to the most appropriate, the most correct format. So what we are going to write here? So ABCD is a parallelogram, then AD is parallel to BC. AD is parallel to what beta? BC. So now what we are going to write? Since AD is parallel to BC and AB acts as transversal. AB is acting as transversal. Then what next we are going to do? Angle DAB plus angle DAB, this angle, full angle, plus angle CBA will be equal to 180 degree. Why beta? CBA will be equal to 180 degree. Why we are saying like that? Because interior angle, sum of interior angle, sum of interior angle, sum of interior angle on the same side of transversal are supplementary. On the same side of transversal are supplementary. Sum of interior angle on the same side of transversal are supplementary. Now beta, these are bisectors. So these two are bisectors. So what will be half of it? So if we will do half of it, half of angle DAB plus half of angle CBA will become half of 80 degree, 180 degree. So this half will become this part and this part, because these are exactly equal na beta. These are exactly equal. So what we are going to do, we will write angle DAB half plus angle CBA half is equal to 90 degree. So beta DAB half can be written as BAR also, correct now? Because we have one very important thing, and that is this part if total is taken as X. Understood? So if DAB is taken as X, if angle DAB is equal to X, then half of it will become X by 2. And here angle CBA is taken as Y. So if we are taking this one as X and this one as Y, so this one will become X by 2 plus Y by 2 equal to 90 degree. Done? Now we will take this triangle. So this one will become Y by 2 and this part will also become Y by 2. So half, because bisector is there, and bisector divides the angle into two equal halves. So what we are going to do is, we will take triangle ABR. So we'll write in triangle ABR. In triangle ABR, angle RAB plus angle RBA plus angle ARB is equal to 180 degree. Sum of angles of triangle. Sum of angles of triangle. Then beta, this to already RAB is what? X by 2. So X by 2 plus Y by 2 plus angle ARB is equal to 180 degree. So this is already equation 1. So X by 2 plus Y by 2 can be equal to 90 degree. So here 90 degree plus angle ARB is equal to 180 degree. Correct? Angle ARB is coming as how much? 180 degree. So once we have written till here, that means our biggest work is over. What we can write is angle ARB is equal to 90 degree. Done. We have proved that angle ARB is coming as how much degree? 90 degree. Similarly, angle DB, this part, ARB means this angle also can be considered as how much? 90 degree. Correct? So opposite angles Okay beta, no problem. Please join and see the video from the beginning. I'm teaching quadrilateral right now. Most important questions of quadrilateral. Prove that diagonals of a parallelogram divide it into two congruent triangles. I'm going to prove it beta, don't worry. So now look here. So here that is an easy question only. Diagonals of a parallelogram divide it into two equilateral triangles. That's not a big question. Now look here. But here ARB is coming now. So first you note down till here. One thing note down. Don't leave a single point. Okay? Don't leave a single point. And please try to be in time. Okay? Come on, do it. Go for it, please. Is it done, beta? Now we are going to start the next part. So here ARB is coming as how much degree, beta? 90 degree. ARB is coming as how much degree? 90 degree. So ARB 90 degree. Similarly, angle DPC will become how much? Similarly, angle DPC will become 90 degree. Similarly, angle DPC will be equal to 90 degree. So that is also 90 and that is also 90 degree. Now by vertically opposite angle concept, we can say that the opposite sides will also be. So RSP, now we will be talking about, this is exactly 90. Now this part is also coming similarly as 90. Now vertically opposite angle concept we are going to use. So sum of the angles of triangle is 180 degree. So RSP. Now we are going to talk about RSP. Understood? What we are going to talk about? RSP. Because this triangle, see, this is x by 2, this will become y by 2. So 100% this one will become 90 degree. So in triangle ASP, angle ASP will be also equal to 90 degree. Then by vertically opposite angle, this angle will also become 90 degree, because this is x by 2. Again bisector is there, so this part will become y by 2. So this part or z by 2, whatever you will take. So sum of this part will again be equal to that angle value will come. So directly we can say ASP. So by vertically opposite angle, by vertically opposite angle, this internal angle, that is RSP, will also become equal to 90 degree. Opposite angle RSP is equal to 90 degree. Therefore, PQRS is a rectangle. To prove it is a square, then we have to keep the sides equal. To prove it is a square, we have to keep the sides equal. But here, don't need to prove it as a square. I hope you might have understood this one. So directly we can approach this question. So one more time, I'm telling you what and all layouts you need to generate. So first what we did, our main concept was what? So writing section is a separate thing, but understanding section is very, very important. Understood na beta? So first work what we did, we took this part, this is exactly a parallelogram. So in a parallelogram, this is the bisector. Bisector means if this total angle is x, then half will become x by 2, this part will become x by 2. If this total angle is y, so this one will become y by 2 and this part will become y by 2. Now beta, this angle, now we know that given these two are parallel, this is parallel to this, that means interior angle sum will be equal to how much degree? Interior angle sum will be equal to 180 degree. Interior angle sum will be equal to how much degree? 180 degree. Okay, so 180 degree is coming. But here x by 2 and y by 2, half of the angle will become how much? 90 degree. Then we took this triangle and very well we said x by 2 plus y by 2 plus this part will become equal to 180 degree, because this is the triangle. Now this part is x by 2, this part is y by 2 and this angle whatever you say. So this three angles sum will be equal to 180 degree. Sum of angles of a triangle. And then beta already x by 2 plus y by 2 was equal to 90 degree. So this plus this was 90 degree. So 90 plus z is equal to 180. So z is also coming as 90 degree. So similarly, this part will also come 90. And now beta, this triangle, if you are taking, this is also bisector. So if total is W, then it will become W by 2, and this part is also W by 2. So similarly, this plus this will become 180 degree. This is already sum of these two is 90. So 100%, this part will also become 90. By vertically opposite angle, if this is 90, so this part will also become 90. Now this is 90, this is 90, and this part is also 90. So if all the three is exactly coming, then it is what figure? It is going to be proved as it is a rectangle. It is what? It is a rectangle. I hope you might have understood this one. Come on, we'll go for next question. Your question, darling. Give fast. I'll solve. Come on, beta. Aro, give me your question. Give me your question, beta. Yeah, rectangle is correct only. Now it is going to be called as a rectangle arrow. Okay. Whatever you are not understanding, you just call me. I will solve it for you. Now come on, go for the next question, please. We'll go for next one, Ready? Why? Thank you. RDX. कहाँ विस्फोट करने जा रहे हो प्रभु? आप कुछ भी बोलने से पहले सोच लेना. Okay, we'll go for the next question, beta. Aru, what was the next question, beta? The diagonals of a parallelogram. Yes, see, beta. So the diagonals of a parallelogram, these are the diagonals. Okay, so this is the diagonals, beta. So this is exactly A, B, C, and D. So these are the diagonals of parallelogram. So when the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other, we know that the diagonals of a parallelogram. हाँ ज़रूर पढ़ाती हूँ, आप आ जाओ, मैं तो पढ़ा ही रही हूँ. मेरे चैनल में देख लो बेटा, you will get it. Now look here beta, this is a parallelogram. So in parallelogram, Swashni ma'am, where is Swashni ma'am? She didn't came today. She came. You asked where is Sam? Now look here beta. So here what is exactly given is ABCD is a parallelogram, and we know that in a parallelogram diagonals bisect each other. What is exactly doing? Diagonals. Tomorrow maths exam. Afterwards I'll talk to her. So now look here beta. So diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Bisection means this side will be equal to this side and this side will be equal to this side. Correct? Aru, check this one out beta. So since diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other equally, diagonals of a parallelogram, what they are doing? Bisecting each other equally. So when they are bisecting each other equally, then what will be there beta? So this side will be equal to this side and this side will be equal to this side. And by vertically opposite angle, this angle will be equal to this angle. Correct na? So by vertically opposite angle, this angle will be equal to this angle beta. That means what? Side angle side, side angle side. These two triangles will become congruent. That's it. And similarly, you can do for this triangle also and this triangle also. So whenever the diagonals will exactly bisect each other, it is the property of a parallelogram itself, beta, that the diagonals are bisecting each other. Okay. So whenever the diagonals will be bisecting each other, that time this and this triangles will become congruent. This and this triangle will become congruent. Is it okay? Hello, say Haj. So now we are going to write it, So how we are going to write it? We will write given, because only saying is not going to work, We have to prove also, okay? समझ गए auntie. Wow. Thank you, beta. So now look here. So what we are going to do? A, B, C, D is a parallelogram. Okay. So ABCD is a parallelogram. After that, what is the next point? The next point is, so if it is a parallelogram, means opposite sides will be parallel and equal. So opposite sides are Parallel and equal. Kanish, this side will be parallel to this side, and this side will be parallel to this side, and this will be equal to this, and this will also become equal to this. Understood? Another property of a parallelogram, Sehaj, sing. Huh, Lilia, Kush. So now look here. So ABCD is a parallelogram, beta. So once we have written it is a parallelogram, we know that the property of parallelogram is, what is the property of parallelogram? Say, beta, what is the property of parallelogram? Say, the diagonals bisect each other equally. Since in a parallelogram, since in a parallelogram, the diagonals bisects each other equally. So since in a parallelogram, Dukot कहाँ पे बेटा? So diagonal of a parallelogram bisect each other equally beta. So bisection each other equally means OA will be equal to OC and OB will be equal to OD. Done? So this is exactly the given section. Ambala. Wow. So now after that, what to prove that? To prove that triangle AOD is congruent to triangle BOC. This is what sir told you na, to prove. Okay, its opposite angles are equal and its diagonal bisect each other. Absolutely correct. Opposite angles are equal and diagonal bisect each other. But we can do like this also na. If this is parallel to this, alternate interior angles are also equal. Alternate interior angles are also equal. There may be many dimensions through which you can prove. It's not like that you have only one process to prove. You can prove it by many methods. But the method or the technique of solving must be correct. That should be your main focus. Okay. So now what we are going to do, we will be writing proof. In proof section, what you are going to write, you just write here, taking triangle AOD and triangle BOC. So in triangle, Sehaj, naam liya re. Ma'am, big fan. For whom, beta? So in triangle AOD and triangle BOC. So what we are going to write first? OA is equal to OC and OD is equal to OB. By what? By property of parallelogram. Okay, this is by property of parallelogram. Yes, this is exactly, Tanisha, what this is exactly? This is exactly due to the property of parallelogram. So we can say that by the property of parallelogram, the diagonals bisect each other equally. Okay, by the property of parallelogram, we can claim that the diagonals bisect each other equally beta. And then angle AOD will be equal to angle BOC. By which property? Vertically opposite angle. Vertically opposite angle. So beta, now vertically opposite angle also came. Understood? Now sides. So now which triangle will be congruent to which one? So we will say that this triangle, can you see this part beta? You check AOD. This side and this angle. You see here in opposite when you are writing BOC, opposite to this one is exactly equal. And opposite to that, मैं 6:15 और 6:10 तक, क्योंकि उसके बाद फिर मेरा क्लास है, फिर रात को सीटेट के टीचर्स को पढ़ाती हूँ. फ्री फायर खेलते हैं. So beta, this is just opposite. So angle AOD is congruent to COB. We will go single to double, single to double. So here what we are going to write? Triangle AOD is congruent to triangle COB. COB. By which criteria beta? Angle, sorry, side angle, side. Correct now? And that is what Aru they told. That is what Aru they told to prove congruent. So definitely this triangle will become congruent to this one and this triangle will become congruent to this triangle. Okay, so these two triangles will become congruent to each other beta. Yes, और भी बच्चे बेटा. मेरा कल पीएचडी का एग्जाम था, सो बच्चे लोग छुट्टी मार दिए. ओके, अंडरस्टूड ना? और निशा स्पीकिंग इन हिंदी ठीक है. नाइस. Yes beta, it's okay. So we'll go for the next question. Are you ready for the next question? Understood Kanishk? Tani understood? Tanisha understood beta? Sehaj? Na Sehaj, 11th, 9th to 12th beta. Basically I am a researcher. PhD किसका था मैम? PhD मेरा. I am doing PhD in mathematics. After 1 year I will become doctor. Thank you so much beta. After 1 year I will become doctor, Dr. Khushbu. Yes, 3 days I had exam Tanu. For that only I was like full 3 days I did not sleep in night. Nearly 1 hour, 1.5 hour, like that I was sleeping and reading fully. Full research work was there, so I was unable to give time to you people. Sorry for that. Now I am back. Come on, go for it, beta. Yes, if I'm reading means I don't see night and day. Continuous reading. 6-7 hours continuously I'm reading. After that, head is bursting like anything. Boom. No, why no? Now look here, beta. Shall we go for the next part? Ready, everyone? Basically, I am from Jharkhand. Now I am in Chennai. No? क्या हुआ सेहज? इतना बड़ा नो नो कर रहा है. Come on, we'll go for the next question, beta. Ready? कहाँ पे? Hey, monkey, did you noted everything? Come here, show me your note, beta. Now we'll be okay, fine. चेन्नई कहाँ पे? साउथ में. आप किस क्लास में हो पहले ये बताओ. Shall we start the next part? Ready? Next question, right, beta? NCERT question first. We will put full emphasis. We will start. The diagonals of a parallelograms are equal. Then show that it is a rectangle. So we are going to start. Shout out to Sehaj. Pitoge. Okay, shall we start NCERT exercise, beta? So NCERT exercise 8.1, first question I'm solving. Now we'll start exercise 8.1, first question. Okay, so I'm writing the question also. Okay, okay, so write if the diagonals of a parallelograms are equal. So now first we are going to draw it. So diagonals of a parallelogram are equal. So let's check this one out. So this is diagonal and this is diagonal. Okay, so if the diagonals of a parallelogram are equal, so if this is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. Okay, now what they are telling that AC is equal to BD. What is given there? By Sehaj. So it is exactly given as AC is equal to BD. They have given that part that AC. नहीं बच्चे हो तुम लोग क्यों परेशान करो. So now look at, so AB BD is exactly equal to AC. What they are, beta? A, no bad words. Good manners. Don't do that. So beta, what we are going to write here? We are going to write there as AC is equal to BD. AC is equal to BD. AC is equal to BD. That part is given. Then show that it is a rectangle. How it is going to be rectangle? Let's check this one out. It is going to be a rectangle. So what work we are going to do is, okay, first can we take these two sections together? Okay, come on. Give me some idea. Tanisha, come on. This is one of the most important question and we are going to do it with much ease. But I want you people to say that, so if the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other, that bisection is understood. So first work, ladai jhagda mat karo beta. Shall I start please? So diagonals of a parallelogram is exactly equal. So if the diagonals of a parallelogram are equal, then what we are supposed to say that it is exactly a rectangle. That's what they have claimed. If the diagonals of a parallelogram are equal, then show that it is what you call, it is exactly a rectangle. Got it? So beta, for rectangle, what we need to prove? We need to prove this angle should be equal to what? 90 degree. And this angle should be equal to 90 degree, correct now? So these two angles should be equal to 90 degree. So beta, this is exactly what Tanisha, Arunisha, Sehaj, we have to do like that. Yes, we have to prove beta, this angle plus this angle should be equal to. So see, a parallelogram, opposite angles are always equal and parallel. So half of the work, that is AC is equal to BD, is given. That is correct, Arunisha. But what we need to do here is we need another workout, and that workout is we need to prove this two adjacent angles sum is exactly coming as 90. Okay, now this is the target of solving. This is exactly the main target of solving. Are you all ready for it, beta? This is the main target for solving. Okay, fine. Shall we start? Fight over hua? Hmm? So now look here, beta. So now given section, what it is given? In given section, what we are going to do, we will write ABCD is a parallelogram. So beta, if it is a parallelogram, that means what is Kanishk? Look here, beta. What is the next part? If ABCD is a parallelogram, then what content? Opposite sides will be equal and parallel. So what we are going to write? AD is parallel to BC and AB is parallel to DC. Correct? In a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal and parallel. That's correct only, beta. Okay? Opposite sides are equal and parallel. So this side will be equal to this. But beta, what thing we have to do here is we have to prove it is a rectangle. Rectangle means what? Rectangle, first, so these two triangles will become congruent. Correct? Now these two triangles are coming as congruent. That's a different thing. But we need to make a symmetry for this side and this side, these two triangles. Now we need to make a symmetry for these two triangles. That's the most important thing. So after that only, we can be able to prove this is coming as 90 degree. Did you understood that part? Huh? So come on, go for it, please. Take this one out. Now BC is equal to CB, absolutely correct. Common angle is there, na beta. One common angle will be there means you will be able to solve. So common angle part is there, but another section is also needed here. That is most important. So shall we go for that? The diagonals of a parallelogram are bisecting. Square, parallelogram. Okay, we'll do this beta. So now one work is then AD is equal to BC and AB is equal to DC. Okay, done. Now beta, this side is equal to this side and this side is equal to this side. Correct? Now diagonal bisect each other. So diagonal bisect each other equally means this side will be equal to this side and this part will become common. We can do like this also now. That means now this angle this angle will be equal to this angle also, correct? So we need to do first, we will tell them that these two triangles are congruent, which we can prove very easily. Side side side, how side side side? Okay, side 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 also you can prove it, not at all a problem. So first we will take these two triangles. These two triangles means this side will be equal to this side will be equal to this side, and opposite side will be equal to opposite side, correct? So these two triangles will become what? Congruent. So if these two triangles are becoming congruent, then this angle will be equal to this angle. Is this going to serve our purpose? First you check this one out. And this angle will be equal to this angle, correct? And this opposite angle will be equal to this angle. That's the most important thing. We can do like that, correct now? But our target is to prove this is coming as 90 degree. Our target is to prove this is coming as 90 degree. How it is exactly? See, you need to be very, very careful. We have already proved. Rishabh, good evening, Rishabh. Now look here, beta. Already this is there. This is parallel to this, okay? And this is acting as transversal. So if this is parallel to this and this is acting as transversal, then sum of these two angles is coming as how much? 180 degree. Correct na? Sum of these two angles is coming as 180 degree. Only what we have to prove that this is bisecting angle D. So if it is bisecting angle D means this will become 180 half, 180 half. So sum of these two will become 90. That means the remaining two part will sum will become 90. So this is exactly what? This will be coming as 90. Work over na. Work over na. Directly work done. Directly work done. Done. Check this one out. So if it is a parallelogram, opposite angle sum is also coming as what? Adjacent angle. This angle will be equal to this angle. This angle will be equal to this angle. Understood? So here two things we can do. So first AD is equal to BC, AB is equal to DC. Correct? Now beta, in triangle, proof section, to prove that, because in the theorem itself, if the diagonal of a parallelograms are equal, then it is a rectangle. So to prove that ABCD is a rectangle. What we have to prove that ABCD is a rectangle. So yes, KV के भी बच्चे हैं बेटा. They are there only. Yes. So here what we are going to do, we have to prove that ABCD is a rectangle. So once you have to prove that ABCD is a rectangle, now next part is first to proof section we will start. In proof section, what you are going to say first? We will say that angle in triangle AOB and triangle BOC, OA is equal to OC and OD is equal to OB by property given. Already in the given section we have done. By property of parallelogram, Understood, beta? Already this side is equal to this side and this side is equal to this side. And also opposite AD is equal to BC. So we can say that therefore triangle AOD is congruent to triangle COB by side criteria. Then beta, this angle will become equal to this opposite angle. Correct? So this angle, what angle? Angle ADO is equal to angle OBC. Correct? Opposite angles. This angle, I am going to color it with different color. So this angle will become equal to this angle. Correct? Now similarly beta, this angle will become equal to this angle. Correct? Correct or wrong? So we can say also this angle part, if we will be solving this and this. So similarly, triangle, which triangle beta? By CPCT we can write. So similarly, triangle DOC will be congruent to triangle DOC BOA by side criteria. Understood? By CPCT, this angle will be equal to this angle. So by CPCT, angle ODC, that is ODC will be equal to angle ABO by CPCT. Understood, beta? So that means what? This entire angle in a parallelogram, we know that opposite angles are equal. So the total angle sum is also coming as equal. And last winding up together, we know that AD is parallel. So since also AD is parallel to AD is parallel to AD is parallel to BC, correct? And DC acts as transversal. DC acts as transversal. Then beta this angle plus this angle will be equal to, so angle D plus angle C will be equal to 180 degree. Similarly, angle A plus angle B will also become equal to 180 degree, correct? Already we proved this part is equal to this part is equal to this part. That means the full angle B is equal to angle D. Full part if we will add this two, that means from equation 1 and equation 2, angle ADO plus angle DOC is equal to angle BOA plus adding equation 1 and 2. Adding equation 1 and equation 2 beta. So angle BAO plus angle BOC. So this will give you what beta? Angle D is equal to angle B. Bingo. Angle D is coming as equal to angle B. So here angle D is coming as equal to angle B. So here we can say angle B plus angle C will be equal to 180 degree, correct? So here one thing is very much clear that sum of two angles are coming equal to 180 degree. So here already angle B is equal to angle C. Angle A plus angle B is also coming as equal to 180 degree. So that means what? The sum of these two, this angle is equal to this angle. So 2 times of that angle. So angle B is coming equal to angle D. Then angle A will be equal to angle C. Similarly, angle A will be equal to angle C. So angle A plus angle C will be exactly, so 2 times of angle A will be equal to 180 degree. So angle A will be equal to 90 degree. So if one angle A will become equal to 90 degree, that means ABCD will become rectangle. So therefore, angle A is equal to angle B is equal to angle C is equal to angle D is equal to 90 degree. Therefore, ABCD is a rectangle, because each angle sum is coming as a parallelogram can be a rectangle. A parallelogram can be a rectangle. See what work we have done. First we took this two. Now it's time to summarize. This first work what we did, we took this part. This side we proved congruent to this. So if this side is coming congruent to this and this side will come congruent to this. Understood? So by that our main focus was to make congruent means this angle 1 became equal to angle 2. Done. After that, we proved congruency of this triangle and this triangle. So by CPCT, this angle 3 and this angle 4, they both became equal. So now this part is equal to this part is equal to this, correct? So that means what? Total part will become equal to this total part, correct now? So angle 1 plus angle 3 will become equal to angle 2 plus angle 4. So we can say angle B is equal to angle D. Similarly, angle A will be equal to angle C with the same concept. This part also will be equal to this part, and we know this is parallel to this. So angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. So angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. So already this section is there. So 2 times of angle B. So angle A plus angle B. Same angle A plus angle D will also become equal to 180 degree. So all angles are coming equal. So 2 times of angle A is equal to 180 degree. So angle A will be coming equal to beta 90 degree. So each subsequent angles will become equal to 90 degree. This is one of the massive part of the question. Sorry, this is one of the massive part of the question which is given as first question. So you need to do proper justification for solving this question. Little bit here and there means the story will become over, beta. So you need to be very, very calculative in solving these type of questions. Okay. I hope everybody might have understood how to solve this question, beta. So NCRT remaining question 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to solve in next class. Okay, is it okay for everyone? Come on, say quickly. So tomorrow also I'm going to teach maths because maths exam is there and syllabus is not over. Okay, so tomorrow also triangle quadrilateral part I'm going to teach, and and gravitation chapter also some sections is left. So we are going to do that. Are you ready for it, beta? Thank you, Aru. Whichever question doubts are there, beta, you do one work. You bring those question doubts, okay? So that I will be able to solve. Did you understood this part, beta? So no, we are going to do one work. Whatever questions you are practicing, after some time we are going to solve those questions. Solving the question means you will get clarity. So please send me your what you call notes. I want to check you have written properly or not. Okay? Bye everyone. Yeah, book take.